Si lo que llevas en las venas se parece a lo mío.
Who Killed Sara Season 3, an ending that leaves us perplexed and everything you can expect for Season 3. Who Killed Sara is a Mexican mystery thriller show and a blast that you can't get enough of. Aren't you totally hooked on the mystery surrounding Sara's death as well as the show's suspense and twists? Season 3 is going to be even better than before, and we're about to tell you why. In today's list, we're talking about Season 2's ending and everything you can expect for Season 3. So sit back, relax, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our new videos. First of all, why is Who Killed Sara so popular? The series is created by Jose Ignacio Valenzuela. It's produced by Perro Azul for Netflix. The series stars Manuela Cardona, who plays Alex Guzman, man convicted of the murder of his sister, a crime that he did not commit. Season 1 was released in March 2021 and Season 2 in May 2021. The credits at the end of Season 2 tell us that Season 3 is coming soon. Who Killed Sara is extremely popular on the streaming giant Netflix. The show has over 55 million viewers. It's clearly a hit with audiences all around the world. Fans adore this show for so many reasons. First off is that the suspense that has the rest of us clinging for dear life to the edge of the sofa. Next are the amazing characters and skillful storyline. These are a bunch of beautiful, wealthy people fighting each other. What more do you want? Next up, let's talk about the ending of Season 1. The end of Season 1 of Who Killed Sara has left viewers stunned. Alex is out of prison, more upset than ever about Rodolfo's family, his best friend, and his sister's ex. This young man is determined to discover the truth surrounding the murder of his sister. Alex is initially convinced that Rodolfo, played by Alejandro Nones, is the culprit. He does everything in his power to prove his guilt. He quickly understands that the story is much more complex than that, and so do we. After several confrontations with Rodolfo, Alex realizes that he's innocent. Rodolfo and his sister Elisa, played by Carolina Miranda, begin to believe that their father had something to do with it. Once again, evidence clears this mafioso of all suspicion. Plot gets even more and more tangled as the list of suspects vanishes into thin air. More and more layers are peeled away until Alex himself sees that his younger sister, Sara, is not that innocent. The discovery of her diary teaches him that this young woman has suicidal tendencies and involved in a murder herself. This sure is a complicated family. In the Season 1 finale, Alex comes across the skeleton of a stranger buried in his backyard. Everything suggests that Caesar has something to do with it. Next, who is responsible for Sara's death? Season 1 does not really tell us who killed Sara, but Mariana Lacazno, Rodolfo's mother, is the main suspect. Mariana, played by Claudia Ramirez, discovers that Sara is pregnant with her husband's baby. To preserve the honor of her family, she decides to get rid of the young woman, or not. But the corpse in Sara and Alex's garden can be linked to the murder too. Season 2 better answer this question or else. If not, there might be another murder or two. Manuela Cardona, the interpreter of Alex Guzman's, promised us that Season 2 would live up to our expectations. The 8 new episodes of Who Killed Sara revealed the darkest secret of the Lozanos. While we're still learning about the young woman, Sara, as well. This one is truly crazy. The biggest revelation is that Sara is born out of rape. Poor Sara. Her mother has been sexually abused by Abel, Marifer's father, known other than Sara's best friend. Can it get any worse? Of course it can. Before disappearing, Sara discovers the existence of her biological father. He's been locked up in a psychiatric hospital. Sara helps him to escape from the asylum, but in the end, she gets scared of this man, the one who assaulted her mother. He then tries to kill her. Sara sure has her enemies, doesn't she? Caesar is having a relationship with Sara, so he protects her. He kills Abel and buries him in the garden. I guess he must be the skeleton that Alex dug up. Or are we missing something? It's not hard to lose the plot among this catalog of disasters that constitutes Sara's life and death. Next, we have the ending of Season 2. Season 2 has kept its promises and answers most of our questions. The identity of the culprit is finally revealed. It's therefore about Marifer, Sara's best friend. Marifer, played by actress Litzy, admits to having cut the straps of her parachute, which causes Sara's death. And as we learn from Marifer and Sara, in fact, half-sisters. In this incredible story, Marifer holds the reins. She's also behind the pseudonym of Diana the Huntress, who pretends to help Alex in his investigation. But what really drives Marifer to kill her best friend? In some of the flashbacks of the series, the two young women really got along well. Jealousy, maybe? In any case, Marifer knows that Sara is psychologically fragile. Marifer follows her around in a moment of madness. She ends her friend's life. The end of season 2 therefore seemed to close the case of Sara's murder. Now you know who's the culprit and just about everything on her mobile. We still have the impression that the story's far from over. Indeed, the end of season 2 shows you that a sequel is still possible. But then, what can we expect from season 3? Next, the anticipated third season. If season 2 seems to have completed the plot of Sara's murder, the final twist at the end of the season brings new questions. Suspicious details open the door to a possible season 3, which of course has its share of twists and turns. Marifer, who is Sara's murderer, has mounted a diabolical plan to destroy the Lescano family. Marifer believes that the family is responsible for the death of her mother, Christina, who worked for them. Her devious plan involves her sister Clara. Marifer pushes Clara to become a surrogate mother for Kema, her husband. This is how she puts pressure on Mariana Lescano. But Marifer quickly understands that it's her father who's responsible for her mother's death. She then discovers that Sara is her half-sister. Marifer will also accidentally kill her other sister, Clara. Marifer sure sounds like a troublemaker, don't you think? In the home of the Lescano company, Marifer is going to be surprised by the flames. She is then left for dead, but the series does not show her corpse. She really dead? She could therefore come back for a third season. On the other hand, Sara's participating in a secret project by Dr. Alanis. Is the latter responsible for Sara's death? Could Dr. Alanis have killed her? After all, nothing is known of what happens after the young woman arrives at the hospital. Too many questions that deserve an answer in a possible Who Killed Sara season 3. Next off, we're left with even more mystery. Finally, if this season 2 answers a lot of our questions, it raises others. Even if Marifer admits to having cut the straps of the parachute, Sara was still alive when she arrived at the hospital. Could Nicardro be the murderer? Is he the former friend of Rodolfo and a drug dealer? He and Sara were also involved in drug dealing. You should know that the latter was playing Sara's doctor to hide the truth from Alex about his past. It must be said that the young man seems to have very good reasons to get rid of her. Sara had revealed her drug trafficking to her parents. If they've always managed to pull through, can the Lescano family end up behind bars in season 3? Must be said that the family is responsible for a lot of drama in the series, so it might be time for them to pay. Last of all, when is season 3 going to be released? But that's all fans know so far. There's been no announcement by Netflix as to how many episodes it will have. Are there 10 episodes like in season 2? Isn't it a treat to get 2 great seasons in the same year? Even though the mystery hasn't been solved yet, given the show's less than predictable trajectory, there's also the matter of when the season will come out. The streaming giant Netflix didn't make fans wait too long between seasons 1 and 2. Both seasons are filmed under COVID-19 protocols, which is really impressive to film under such restrictions. Hundreds of amazing television series have been buried out of sight, and their production has been delayed indefinitely. But not Who Killed Sara, from the hopes of our isolated hearts. However, it's unclear how long fans will have to wait for the third season. That Netflix clearly greenlit it before the second season aired is good news. There's been no news that the series has been in production, which may indicate that it'll be a lot longer between season 2 and season 3. You could probably expect it to come later in 2021 or early in 2022. This is such exciting news. Are you guys as excited as we are? Aren't you desperately waiting for a trailer too? That's it for today. Share your thoughts below in the comment section and let us know what you think will happen next in season 3. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of our videos. Like the video and leave a comment below in the comment section. Bye.